Up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Spurs. For Minnesota, not the start to the season that this team wanted, but they can turn it around with the win at any time. We'll see if that starts tonight. Spurs, Timberwolves, coming up next. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming your way shortly. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Spurs. They've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's red hot in at the point guard position. And for San Antonio, we've got De'Aaron Fox. Devin Vassell out there with Collins. Then it's Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical. Contest.
Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this, every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys?
We all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David. So it's the Timberwolves now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Red hot the pass to Gobert. Here's red hot, defended by Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert down low. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Outside, Fox. Here he goes. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Chalk up 2 there.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Fox against Edwards. Right side, Fox. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Here's Red Hot. Last game he had 34 points. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Red Hot. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside, Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, A lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Let out the pass to Randall. It's good. This game is all even.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Castle.
Rudy Gobert. First personal foul.
The Spurs shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Gobert, the screen. Red hot the pass to Gobert. And they're moving it up. And here they go. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some pop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
There's Red Hot. Still yet to score. He was all alone on that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And San Antonio has possession after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Here's Red Hot. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Collins. Pass to Castle. Back from outside. They get it again. Fires the three. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Red Hot. And here is McDaniel. Covered by Vassell.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now, here's Fox. Leading by 5. They get a hand on it. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Collins. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Red Hot. Still scoreless. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Another miss by Minnesota. Pass to Castle. Outside, Fox. Vassell against Gobert. Vassell, no good. Timberwolves trail by 8. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. Now that we're around the midway point of this NBA Cup stage, here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch, especially when you see just how much the fans get into it. And we've still got a number of games to go.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Red Hot. Nothing on the board. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Here's Castle. Last time out, he had 14 points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Here's Red Hot, and he drives in. San Antonio with the rebound. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. The Timberwolves, number one.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Dillingham subbed in for McDaniels. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Timberwolves trail by 13. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Red Hot was indeed hot in the last game against Detroit. Had a huge game. He had 34 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now, here's Johnson. Scoreless thus far. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Good on the shot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Red Hot. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for